Welcome to Light Over Heat with Professor David Yamani. Today I want to talk about a couple of books about guns, one that's forthcoming and one that's recently been published. Okay, so the forthcoming book that I want to talk about today is my own, but so you don't think that all I want to talk about is my own work, I wanted to start today by talking about this book, Gun Country by Andrew McKevitt, who's a historian. This book came out last fall. It made somewhat of a splash, getting a really positive review in the Washington Post, which named it one of the 50 best nonfiction books of 2023. And so what I want to do, because I have to read this book professionally, I wanted to have other people join me in that process. I was talking over Christmas break to my sister. She was talking about a book club that she joined in on when she was visiting Ireland. And I thought, you know what? I should do a book club on books that are being published by fellow scholars who are studying guns. Do it online in a virtual format. So I have been soliciting participants in that book club. The active participants in the book club, those positions are already filled. But if you would like to join us in 2 Thursdays in February and 2 Thursdays in March, we'll be discussing a couple of chapters of the book on each of those dates, and then possibly I might be able to convince the author of the book to join us for a 5th meeting. But if you want to just sit in on that virtual book club, you won't be able to actively participate in terms of speaking, but you can watch us talking about the book. I put a link in the show notes for how you can sign up to be notified and to be given access to that Zoom webinar link. I'm really looking forward to talking about this book, Gun Country by Andrew McKevitt. The other book, of course, is my own book, Gun Curious. The reason why I want to talk about it today is because I just received the page proofs for the book today, which means that I'm one step closer to this book being a reality out in the world. I have to go through the manuscript proofs and make any corrections, any typesetting errors, and that sort of thing. And then I also have to construct the index for the book. That's something ordinarily, a more deep-pocketed publisher or deep-pocketed author would pay to have done. I don't have deep pockets. My publisher doesn't have deep pockets, so I'm going to do that work myself. But once I get the proofs corrected and the index into the publisher, then we're really close to getting the book out into the world. Still projected for May of 2024. I'll also put a link in the show notes for a website you can go to sign up to receive more information, to follow along, to have an opportunity to win some swag in relation to the book. And so look in the show notes for a sign up for the virtual book club and for information about Gun Curious. I'm still soliciting questions if you want me to answer your questions. Also, leave them in the show notes. Leave them in the comments. You can't access the show notes and edit them. Leave them in the comments for this video. Use my contact page. Send me an email. Contact me on social media. Any way you can, get me the questions that you want me to address in future videos so I can stop talking about myself and my own book and start talking about the broader world of guns. Thanks very much for your support, your encouragement. Please like and share this video so that people outside of my existing social networks can find it, if you find it of some value.